Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. So today we're gonna talk about Ikigai. What is actually Ikigai? How to find Ikigai? You must have seen this image all over the world, or you must have heard the word Ikigai a lot of times. But people are confused about how to find Ikigai, how to actually deep down and go step by step to find your Ikigai. So Ikigai is something that will help you to get out of your bed in early morning every single day. So people struggle with that. People don't know how to do, what to do in life, what to follow in life, how to escape the rat race, how to be happy in the morning. So this book is a talk a lot about the Ikigai and how you can work on all these things, that how to be happy, how to get up in the morning every single day to do something really helpful, to contribute to the world. So today we are not going to do the book review, but we are going to do the step-by-step guide to find your Ikigai, because that's what the most important topic is, I believe. Because doing the book review about the Ikigai, it's not something that I want to give you, but to give a step-by-step guide how you can work on your Ikigai and how you can get better with Ikigai. So let's get started. If you are new to this channel, do subscribe and press the bell icon so you can get update whenever I upload a new video. I talk about books, I talk about marketing, I talk about freelancing, I talk about how you can work from home and make money, because I was doing this since last 2 years, so you can get idea about everything. So subscribe the button and press the bell icon. So let's get started with the how to find Ikigai, a step-by-step guide that you can find your Ikigai easily. Well, we have seen this image a lot of time. We talk about the passion, what you love, what you're good at, what you need to do, and what you get paid for. You have seen this image all over the internet, but people don't know that how to find their Ikigai. There is no, I have seen on the internet, there is no specific guide that how you can find Ikigai or how you can approach to the Ikigai. Everyone knows that all these factors, but no one can tell you the what is exactly procedure or how you can go with the Ikigai. So well, let me tell you, the real problem is people don't know how to find Ikigai. People know that image, people know how that image works, but people don't know how to find Ikigai. So well, let me tell you, it's not that hard. People think that people after looking at the image, you can see that okay, I know my Ikigai, but it's not that easy and it's not that hard too. So you have to do some of the tasks. By that you will understand that how you can find your Ikigai and how you can use your Ikigai and how you can be a good person in your life. So let's understand first what is actually Ikigai. So Ikigai is nothing but a reason to jump out of the bed each morning, because there is something, Ikigai is something that will help you to get out of your bed each morning. That is something interesting you do, you will get paid for, you can contribute to the world. A lot of factor affects to the Ikigai. So what is Ikigai in short? It is a reason to jump out of bed each morning. And so let's divide this image. We have seen this image. I know that you must have read that book also, Ikigai by the Japanese, but you don't know how to go with the Ikigai. So let's get into it. So before going forward, I want you to take a break, stop this video and answer these four things to keep in mind: what you love, what the world needs, what you are good at, and what you can get paid for. So these are the few questions that you should keep in mind always when you are reading your book, when you are reading the book Ikigai, or if you want to find the Ikigai. We are going to deep dive into step-by-step guide that how you can find Ikigai. So let's get ahead. So first, let's divide this image where people know that this is called as a passion. So what you love and what you're good at. Suppose you love drawing and you're good at doodle, then that's your passion. You will get, that's something that you are passionate about and you will get something out of it. So that is what you love and what you are good at. The next circle is all about what the world needs and what you will get paid for. That's called a vocation. So well, this question, what the world needs, this is something really hard to find. People don't know how to find what the world needs. So they may think that this is maybe a business, you may think this is something, but it's really hard to find what the world needs. And here the most of the people struggle. They don't know what the world needs. What you get paid for, it's obviously it's your job, or it is something you are doing for your living. So this is something what you get paid for.
Next thing, what you're good at and what you get paid for. As I told you, what you get paid for is all about your profession, or what you get, it's all about your job. But if you are good at it, then that's your profession. Consider your job, consider your side hustle, or consider anything that you are getting paid for and you can make out of that money. So that's what your profession is. So before moving to the head, I want you to answer this question for yourself. Take pen and paper and answer this question to yourself. First question is, what do I love? Well, figure out, make all the list, make everything that you love. Even if that's silly thing, even if that big thing, put all the answers in that paper. Then next question is, what I am good at? Well, next question you have to answer is what I'm good at. Now you know what you love, then you have to answer what you are good at. Out of that you will understand some of the factors. So try to use, what I say when I say what I'm good at, you have to think really wise. You have to think really wise at what you're good at. You can say multiple things, you can say thousands of things, but you should know that how much you are proficient, how much you are really good at. It's not that I can say, if I talk about me, then I love reading, I love marketing, I love sales, I love graphics designing. So these are the things I love. Even I love drawing also, even I love doodling also, even I love dancing also. But what I'm really good at, I'm good at reading, I'm good at marketing. So this is what I am talking about. So by this you have to find out what you are really good at. What can I be paid for? So this is where your skills comes. You have to understand what type of skills you have and you can get paid for right now, or you consider this as a skills. In short, this is your all the skills you need or you have, whether it's mechanical skill, whether it's drawing skill, whether it's IT skills, whether it's your marketing skills. So whatever skills you have consider this is your job, or consider this is all your skills. So what does the world need? So this is something hard to find, though people don't understand that how to connect with this line. What does the world need? So we will understand this in the further sides.
Now you know what is actually Ikigai, or how to find your Ikigai. We are going to deep dive into that, but after that image, you are smart enough to understand that image. But if you are new to the Ikigai, if you are new to the concept of Ikigai, it's my duty to tell you what exactly the Ikigai is. You have seen the image and hopefully you have idea about that what is actually the Ikigai looks like, or what are those areas or what are those circles you have to work on. Now we will deep dive into step-by-step guide to find your own Ikigai.
Tell you first thing, you can't achieve Ikigai directly. I don't think there is a single person that achieved Ikigai directly, that someone that have reached to that center point directly. There are multiple factors, multiple variables you have to consider, and after that you will reach to the Ikigai. So it's not that, and there is no person in the world, I believe, that who have achieved Ikigai at the first place. So you may say that you know your Ikigai, but you have to understand what's your Ikigai, and exactly you have to think in a retrospect. You have to examine yourself to understand your Ikigai. So let's deep dive into it, how to find your Ikigai. First, as I already told you, if you have your answer sheet, then take a pen and start making the circles around it. First, start with one circle, what you love. Now you have a list of 10 or 15 or 20 things you love. Okay, so that's the reason I gave you the exercise to do it. If you have not done it, then I cannot help you. If you really want to find your Ikigai, if you really want to be a happy person, if you want to really get out of your bed each morning, then you have to do this exercise. Otherwise, no one will help you. It's your job and it's your time to help yourself. So if you really want to find Ikigai, then first list all the things, that whether it's you love dancing, you love sketching, you love drawing, you love singing, you love music, whatever you love, list all the factors, whether it's 30, whether it's 50, whether it's 100, no matter how many things you love, just make the list of all the things what you love. So after make the list, start making the list of what you love, then we will move to the next step. So before that, I already told you, write all the things you love on paper, whether it's the full paper or whether it's 50 things, 100 things or 20 things. So it tells you. Steps 2, add circle to what you are good at. You have to start at any one circle. whether you start with this circle, I mean what you love, or you should start with this circle, any one circle. There is no, you cannot reach directly to the Ikigai. You have to start with the surface area. You have to start with the circumference, then you will keep on moving aside, and you will reach to the point where you will get your Ikigai. But you have to start somewhere. So first, as I told you, you have to make list of all the things you. Second, add second to. So out of that, if you have 100 list about what you love, then out of that list, try to circle all the things you are good at. Whether, okay, if you have written 100 things out on that paper, now start doing circles around the things you are good at. Whether you are good at graphics designing, whether you are good at marketing, whether you are good at dancing, whether you are good at sketching. So you have to move to the second circle, then you have to do all the circles to the what you are good at. So as I already told you, now write all the things you are good at, match the previous list and this list. I mean, now you have two lists, or you can directly circle to the previous list, or you can make both the different list and try to match the list what you are good at and what you love. Where you will here you will find your passion. I mean, you are little bit close to the Ikigai. The third circle, it's what you get paid for. This is where the things come. Now you have to make another list that what you are get paid for. First list is what you love, second list is what you're good at, and third list is what you can get paid for. Well, this when most of the people find this three circle easily, but they struggle to get the four circles. We will talk about that later. But first, try to make the list of all these three circles. So in previous list, what are the things you get paid for? So now you have second list where you are like, out of that 100 things what you love, you have come across the 20 things that you are really good at. Now out of that 20 things, make circles to those skills or those things that you will get paid for. Now you have almost covered 50% of your Ikigai. Well, last circle, most people most people don't understand what is actually the last circle. If you talk about the last circle, what is last circle, what the world needs? Well, the reason I'm giving you all this information, this can be the last circle. This is what the world needs. That can be my knowledge. I'm sharing my knowledge through YouTube, I'm sharing my knowledge through the Instagram, I'm sharing my knowledge to the through my blogs. So this is maybe the world needs. So I'm teaching faith. So this is I'm going to give the contribution to the world. So this is what the last circle is all about. It's not like that you have to start your business. It's not like that you have to start a startup or open your enterprise. It's not necessary that thing. It can be anything. It can be your knowledge, it can be your skill, or how you teach to the other. So this is the last circle is all about. Its last circle is all about your contribution, how you contribute to the world, how you are making impact in the world. So this is what you are finding your Ikigai. So this is the clever steps to understand and find your Ikigai. So even if you have read this book, then you know that how to find Ikigai. If you don't know how to find Ikigai, this is the easiest steps to follow, and you can get your Ikigai done. Well, let me tell you a few things before moving ahead. Well, it doesn't mean that you should quit your job, quit what you are doing right now. I was doing my job, and by side I was finding my Ikigai. So some people may find Ikigai in early stage, some people find their Ikigai in middle stage, or some people take years to find the Ikigai. So it's not necessary that you can find your Ikigai at the first place. It takes months, it takes years to find your Ikigai. As I told you, for some people it will take months, and for some other it will take years to find Ikigai. Don't give up. Like for some, most of the people I know, you will struggle to find the last circle, which is a contribution world, because we are selfish. Most of the people are selfish. Most of the people don't like to contribute to the world, but it's not how the life works. If you really want to become big, if you really want to do something really massive, then you have to contribute to the world. Otherwise you will never find your Ikigai. You will have that guilt, you will have that ego always in your mind that okay, I cannot contribute, and you will never find that Ikigai. If you really want to find your Ikigai, if you really want to be the happiest person, then you have to contribute to the world. When you love something, when you get paid for, when you are finding your passion, when you're finding your profession, at the end of the day, it's all about the contributing to the world. If you're the selfish person, if you don't believe in giving back to the community, then you will never grow. Believe me, I have seen this because I was there, and I was there where I was selfish, I was egoistic, and I never wanted to share with the world. But over the period of time, I changed myself. I realized that this is not something I want to do. If I really want to make impact, then I have to educate people. I have to give my knowledge to the world. I have to give my skills. I have to give my knowledge and contribute to the world. So don't give up to find your Ikigai.
So that's all for the today's video. Hope you will find Ikigai as soon as possible. It took me, around 2-3 years to find my Ikigai. I took the risk. I took big risk in my life. That's why I can say that I'm nearly close to the Ikigai. I cannot 100% sure about it because there is so many things ahead in the life. I'm just 22 and counting, and I don't know what the life holds in the future, but I believe that whatever I'm doing right now, it's kind of, I'm nearly close to the Ikigai. If you are started to find your Ikigai, I will highly suggest you to go step by step guide and understand how you can find your Ikigai. If you are going to find your Ikigai, put the comment and let me know, or you can just go on Instagram and DM me about that. But hopefully you have get the clear idea about what is Ikigai, how to find Ikigai, and how you can work on your own Ikigai. So just don't miss any step. Just try to follow the step by step by covering every stages of your life. Some of you may find within a weeks, within a month, or some of you it will take years. Some of you may find at the age of 40. So it depends on purely how you understand the Ikigai. So hope you have idea about the Ikigai, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.